I have just taken myself on a little afternoon walk, which I really needed. I keep finding or making excuses not to leave the house because I've got this to do or that to do. But today was just a beautiful, beautiful day that I really couldn't pass up the opportunity to just go for a walk. I haven't really been walking much. It was a lot easier in the summer when the weather was so nice. We did hours and hours of walking all around. But now it's just a bit cold and uninviting really outside, but it was a lovely sunny day today, and I spent most of the morning filming and I was just a little bit frazzled, so a bit of fresh air will cure anything. So this is what I wore. This is probably the most dressed up I have gotten for a while to leave the house. Just the fact that I'm not wearing joggers and trainers is quite something, but I felt like making a little bit of an effort for myself today, not for anybody else. So I've got on my Totem trench coat, which is a great coat just for like adding a layer on when you don't want it to be too warm. It's very, very cold outside, but because I was walking, I didn't want to get too hot. I have it on top of a white jumper from And Other Stories. I've got a t-shirt underneath this too, and some wide leg jeans from ASOS. Really back into the wide leg jeans at the moment actually. I've got my Arkivet boots on. Hat is quite an old one now. I think it's probably either H&M or a Topshop hat. And then I just put on my little ASOS woven bag, which I don't think I've shown you guys in a vlog yet, but this bag is so cool. It kind of looks a little bit Bottega-esque, which I don't mind at all, but it was a steal. And I've been just loving like a tote style bag, just a throw over your shoulder, chuck everything kind of bag. So that is perfect. So that is my outdoor outfit of the day. So a parcel arrived today from And Other Stories, and it is always an exciting day when a package from them arrives. And inside it were 2 cardigans. I'm definitely having a moment for the cardigan right now. So I got to pick these out. They are both very different. This one is so cute. It's like a little knitted, is this an Aran style cable knit jumper, but with these little buttons down the middle. So you can wear this open. I've just closed it up. This is how I kind of envisioned it, maybe with that one open slightly more. But it's a bit cropped. I can see me wearing this with a pair of like more androgynous black trousers and some clunky stompy boots or loafers, and just making it a little bit harder and slightly more masculine. I really feel like that could work. Or even just open with something underneath. I think this could be super cute. So very happy with that one. And then this is the second one, which also very much plays into my love of Peter Pan collars. I don't know if you can see this because it's black on black, but it's got this really exaggerated Peter Pan collar that kind of goes down in a bit of a point, like this. This one is a little bit larger and more oversized. It has a boxier shape and it's a bit longer. So I've just tucked it into this pair of jeans here, and I think it kind of looks quite cute like that. Again, I think this would look really great with a pair of black jeans, maybe a pair of slightly slimmer cut jeans. We were actually planning on going out for dinner and maybe a drink or two tonight, because it will be the last time we can do that this year. London tomorrow goes into tier 3, and bearing in mind we haven't actually been out for months. I can't even remember the last time I went to a restaurant. But we've been planning this for a while, and typical us, obviously left it till the very, very last minute. So I was trying to decide what to wear if we were to go out, and I think maybe I would just put this little cardi on with a pair of black jeans. I've actually been trying to break in these Zara loafers, which are a little bit Prada-esque. You can definitely see the inspiration. Once again, Zara, #1 for ripping brands off with the chunky sole. I wanted to buy a pair that were more inexpensive just to see if I actually like them, and that's something I tend to do. When there's like a designer piece or maybe something that's a bit more on trend and might not last as long, to see, you know, if it's something that I will wear and has longevity in my wardrobe. So I picked these up, and I don't know if they were on sale or if they were just really inexpensive, but they were £20, and they're a pretty sturdy shoe. They've definitely got some meat to them. So I was thinking maybe I could wear those and maybe just throw on my Ray trench coat. I'm just thinking aloud now. We'll see if we even actually go out. Another thing that I got in the package from one of the stories are these body bits. I wanted to show you these because I have talked about how much I love their body cream, particularly the Sardonyx Fire scent, which unfortunately I think they have discontinued in order to bring this out, which does make me sad. I'm gonna have to track down some old bottles of that and try and buy up as much stock as possible because it is just my favourite scent. I actually had a candle here. Where's it gone? This candle, which is their Arkivet candle, smells just like Sardonyx Fire, so I hope they'll bring this out in a body lotion. I've just had it sitting here because even without burning it, the smell is just engulfing this whole room. It's a really strongly scented candle. Anyway, so let's put that there. These two are the Lärkstaden body lotion, and more excitingly, the one I really want to try, oh, I don't even think I'm gonna attempt to pronounce that because I don't want to offend anybody out there, but it's a body oil. And these are all vegan. The basically premise behind this range is that it's a vegan range, which we love to see. 94% natural origins, registered by the Vegan Society. So yeah, I'm going to give these a try out. I hope the body lotion's the same or a very similar formula to the original ones, because it's a really nice, like, just quick throw on everyday body lotion that you don't have to work in. So it's kind of the one I tend to pick up every morning when I get out of the shower. But a body oil, I think, is something you want to invest a bit more time in. I'll use this after having a bath and when I want to really treat my skin. Body oils are great. There's nothing that compares to them. They just make you feel like a slippery, smooth dolphin, and that's always a good thing. So I actually just washed my hair this morning, which happens a lot less often than you think, and it reminded me that I wanted to talk a little bit about my hair, which sounds very self-indulgent, but I have recently had quite an influx of comments and questions about it, which the irony is not lost on me that those comments usually come when I have bothered to put some effort in, when I've styled it, even if it's not the freshest and it hasn't been washed recently. I still get comments when I've actually tried. I have a few products in front of me, and I just wanted to kind of talk through my very simple, very minimal routine, which has basically no frills and not much effort, really. When I wash my hair, I don't actually have a shampoo and conditioner here to show you because I'm not particularly faithful to any of them. I tend to just grab and reach for whatever I have. I keep a couple stocked up in my bathroom cabinet, and when one runs out, I grab another, and it doesn't really matter to me if the shampoo and conditioner match. Some people are probably just horrified at that. But I do have some favourite brands. I really like Playa. Their shampoo and conditioner is probably my favourite. And I also like Living Proof. I like Christopher Robin a lot. They do some great hair masks. And Pureology as well is another one of my favourites. I had a really great, I think it was the hydrating shampoo and conditioner from Pureology, and it was nearly brand new, nearly full, and I left it in a hotel room in Edinburgh. So moment of silence for that. But I use Living Proof today. That's what I wash my hair with. One thing I do kind of consistently when I remember, when I decide to, is use a mask. I've mentioned before the Body Shop banana mask, which I think is so good for what it is and the price that it costs. It's very very budget friendly. I also really like Olaplex, which is not quite so budget friendly, but it really does work. I'll try and use this maybe a couple of times a month. I'll put it in for as long as I can. So if I'm about to get in the bath or the shower, I'll try and coat my hair in it. If I'm just around the house and I have nothing better to do, if I'm doing a workout, it's really good to just pop this in your hair, pop to the gym, and you're washing your hair afterwards anyway, so you don't think about it. So I really kind of put that down to my hair feeling quite soft and healthy at the moment. I haven't had my hair cut or coloured for now probably about 2 years. I've done a couple of ill-advised and a little bit sketchy lockdown haircuts. I've done 3. The first one was okay. The second one was an absolute hack job. The bottom was like this. And the third one actually was not too bad. I got Joe to even up the back and it seems okay. So I'm happy with that for now. I really need to prioritise actually getting my hair cut because in my opinion, it's just a bit too long now. I've also lost, this is what is left of my blonde hair. For those of you who remember me having a blonde, bleached blonde bob, which was fun at the time, but looking back on it was probably quite a terrible mistake. But I like to have this little bit of tone. I like to have this little bit of lift in the bottom, so I don't want to cut it all off myself. I need to get it sort of re-balayaged, I think, and just cut a bit shorter. But anyway, that's something for the new year, I think. So when I do wash it, I will normally just let it air dry. I feel like that's when it looks a little bit more untamed and a bit more natural. My natural hair is actually quite kinky and a little bit curly. I have some quite nice waves in certain places, but not all over, so it doesn't look that great. If I let it air dry, I will put some of this product through. This is from Kristin and it's a weightless shine air dry cream. There's quite a lot of these products on the market now. They didn't used to be when I bought this, and I still have the same one, which goes to show how little I actually use it. But it's just a cream you run through your hair, and I do notice it really stops frizziness happening. If I let my hair air dry, which is a mouthful to say, I do get really frizzy up here on the top if I put no product in. So that's really helpful and I really like that, and I'm obviously still going strong on that giant bottle. But if I do style it, which is what I have done today, I'll blow dry it. I'll put in 2 things beforehand. This has become, unknowingly to me, one of my holy grail products. I found this, or discovered it, while I was doing a collab with TRESemmé, and I used this range for a while and then I did some content on it. And the shampoo and conditioner is great. They also have a no poo, so it's like a cleansing conditioner, which is a great concept, which I did for a long time. This is the Colour Shineplex Shine Lock Serum. I notice such a difference between my hair if I use this and if I don't. It makes it soft, so soft, smooth, manageable, less inclined to tangle. My hair is very tangly usually, and just shiny and great, and smells lovely too. Such a wonder product, and a really inexpensive one. So that to me, and again I still have the same bottle, I'm about halfway through because you barely need 1 pump of this. That to me is an important step. I'll also do something in my roots. I have very flat hair, very flat and lifeless limp hair, which I'm constantly seeking to get volume in. And I used to backcomb it. You've seen the videos gone past where it's just, I try to embrace it for what it is a bit more now, but I will just put something that gives a little bit of grit and a bit of hold through my roots. At the moment I'm using the Löwengrip Styling and Texture Sea Salt Spray. A sea salt spray is nice because it's not heavy at all. It just adds a little bit of something into your hair, but it doesn't weigh it down. It's not gritty, it's not sticky feeling. It just gives something to work with. So I quite like that. Again, now that I've started using this, it will last me for years. My hair blow dries quite straight, and normally I'll just tie it up in like a loose low bun or flip it behind my shoulders and leave it at that. But I have curled it today, and I've been kind of trying to do it more recently because I like it. I like the way it looks. And I always come back to the same hair tool, the same curler. I try straighteners. I do like curling my hair with straighteners, and it's very quick and easy. I also have the Dyson Airwrap, which is just a whole other conversation, but that gives beautiful long-lasting curls. It just takes a lot of time. I never really have the energy to invest that time into it. It's not that it's that lengthy of a process. You just kind of have to do everything at once. You have to wash your hair, blow dry it, style it, whereas I like to kind of wash it, potter around for a bit, then dry it, and then a few days later curl it. This is the Cloud 9. I want to say it's the smaller of the 2 tongs they do. Bearing in mind I bought this years ago. I think I bought this when I still lived at home. I don't know if they still sell it, if they still make it, but this has always been the tong that just holds curls best in my hair. My hair doesn't hold a curl very well, but this seems to hold until I wash it, which is quite a rarity for me and a hair tong. It's just a straight up and down barrel. It doesn't have any tapering and I curl my hair in a very specific way. So what I will do is take a piece of hair, not very big, and I will literally hold it diagonally, horizontally, wrap it around twice, leave the end out, and then let it go. And that way you kind of get more of a loose wave and a bend rather than like a very tight curl. And I always leave the ends out because I feel like they look better when they're straight. It looks a bit more naturally waved and a bit more modern that way. When I've styled it, I will literally just spray through some texturizing spray, still using the Oribe dry texturizing spray. This is an oldie but a goodie. The smell of this actually, it reminds me of my early 20s. There are a lot of memories associated with that smell. I still think it's the best. I've never really found a better one. It's expensive, but it lasts a long time. I really like it. And then when it comes to later on, after the washing and styling process, normally about day 2, day 3, I will of course use a dry shampoo, and that will sustain me for the week to come. I try and wash my hair about once a week. But with this, I feel like I've definitely managed to reduce that and eke it out a bit longer. This is the best dry shampoo I've ever used. It's from Living Proof. It's the Perfect Hair Day dry shampoo, and it does clean your hair. It doesn't just add in like a lot of powder. It doesn't feel really like gritty and like you can't move it. It just cleans your hair. It's amazing. You have to make sure you spray it from reasonably far away so you don't get any white marks, but if you do, it's undetectable, it's invisible, it's awesome. So I use that, and that will be the only hair product I use until I wash it again. Sometimes, or I say sometimes, pretty much multiple times a day. I will also use this. This is from Playa, like I said, one of my favorite brands. And it's called the New Day Mist. It's a 3-in-1 style refresher, so it's supposed to be like a dry shampoo. I treat this like a hair perfume, or just a perfume in general actually. It's just a very fine mist. It's like a water, and I will just spray this into my hair liberally. The smell of this product, I cannot explain it to you. Just buy this for the smell alone. If they made a fragrance, that would be great. It says neroli water and sugarcane extract, and I feel like it is a little bit sweet. It's warm as well. I wouldn't say it's floral, but it's just the best smell ever. It smells so incredible. So I just spray that through my hair, and I feel like it goes a long way at making it feel and smell fresher. I do like to have nice smelling hair. That's my one kind of priority to me that I'm particular on. If I have something in my hair that I don't like the smell of, I'll have to wash it because it will just ruin my day. It's too much. I'm very sensitive to smells, I think. Whereas if I have this in, I feel fresh and light and smelling good. It makes a real difference. So yeah, I really love that. That's like my extra unnecessary but special product. And that's it. That's my routine. There you go, questions answered. Over lockdown, we've definitely gone through some various wild phases of eating certain things and eating them repeatedly for pretty much every single meal and then getting sick of them. And at the moment, we're currently on the brie baguette phase. We saw this on a Binging with Babish video. We love a bit of Binging with Babish. And it is literally just brie on a baguette. Here it is in all its glory. Not to forget the integral second ingredient of a load of butter. I mean, there it is. I don't think I've ever eaten so much dairy in my life actually, but as simple and boring as this sandwich sounds, it is actually phenomenal. Why is it so good? Why?
So simple but good.
Thank you, Andrew, for introducing this into our lives. The first time we ate it, we went to a proper nice cheese shop, got some really decent brie, got a baguette from the bakery, and now we are literally down to Sainsbury's or in basic. There's nothing else to say. It's the best sandwich. Until we eat too many of them and go off it in about 2 or 3 weeks time. I think we're on track for that. Just another episode of our terrible lockdown diets. You gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, I think I will leave this vlog here for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I think it's been a little bit on the shorter side, but I guess that's the way things go when you're vlogging every couple of days in December. But yes, I will see you guys again tomorrow for another video. And goodbye from us. Goodbye from our brie baguettes. Goodbye from Joe's floppy hair.
I can't help it. It's wavy.
Speaking of hair in this video, actually, this is another one who's had a lack of haircuts in the last year.
Look how small my head looks.
No, you've got a giant head.
Yeah, that's how bad my hair is.
Okay.
And what about this one?
This one's beautiful no matter what, and we all know it.
We know she's just looking cute because she wants cheese.
She does love a bit of cheese. But you're not getting any. Okay. Bye, guys.